Hello, this is Charlie from Short Block Charlie's. Today we're going to talk about the seminar we will be giving on porting Harley Davidson heads. We have two options on the seminar. One is I have a day class where I use PowerPoint to teach you how to port heads, and then I have another program which is a one-week class. It's one-on-one where you come to our facility and you port your own cylinder heads. I furnish everything, the valves and the guides, and then we spend a week porting your cylinder heads. Let me turn this camera around and we'll go through what the game plan is. The first thing that we'll do is we'll spend a lot of time learning the basics of a flow bench and how a flow bench works, all the procedures of using flow balls and velocity pitot tubes and everything on how to flow a head, measuring port velocity, which is very important besides airflow. We'll be using black lights and flow balls so we can look inside the port and see how they look and go from there. There's lots of math in this program, so you'll be learning a lot besides just porting, what it takes to make an efficient port in a cylinder head. Pictured here is one of the new M8 Harley heads that we're currently working with. Over here I want to show you the we'll show you how to CC a cylinder head for compression and setting the compression and how we deck heads. In a moment we'll go back and show you a head being decked. Then over here we've got these are port molds. These are the molds for that we take of a cylinder intake and exhaust port, and we use these for measuring the area, the cross-sectional area of a port, which is known as the CSA. Over here we got a cylinder head on one of our fixtures, another one of the M8 heads. And what we do here is we'll measure the port volume, and there's a mathematical way of figuring and gives you a pretty close idea of what port velocity is. So this is kind of the classroom where you'll be working on flow and testing heads and that. Let's go over here, go in here. This is the office where we do all of the paperwork and customer receiving parts and things like that. This is the M8, this is my Street Glide. This is our test mule that we test different cams, heads and things to see what we can do with airflow. I have the air conditioners off right now. It's pretty warm here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here in Phoenix, and it's about 91 degrees. I'm going to need to get the air conditioner on, but they make too much noise. Then we go back here, we go over here. Then what I'll do is I'll spend some time with you and teach you how to use a new machine. You'll program your own valve seat profiles, and that I'll show you the basics and stuff like that, and then you'll come on over here and you'll program your own valve seat profiles. Over here we've got a cylinder head set up for a twin cam that we're getting ready to deck and getting it ready to send to a customer. It's been ported. Over here we have a CNC lathe. We use this mostly for making valve seats, and we used to make a lot of valve guides, but I can't compete with the manufacturers on how cheap they can make valve guides. But we will show you how to make a valve seat. Over here, this is where you'll spend most of your time in a porting booth. We've got a 110 head there on the porting booth, and that's all the tools that you'll be using to port a cylinder head. A vacuum cleaner and that. When you get old like me, you need a lot of lights to see what you're doing. Then over here we got ultrasonic washing machines and things for washing the parts. We'll go back over here want to show you the other thing that we'll spend time with is we'll show you how to use how we tumble parts and do an isotropic finish on things. We do a lot of transmission gears and things for race teams or for the vintage bikes. This is a new thing that we just bought. We bought ourselves a machining center. We're in the process of setting this up and getting it ready to manufacture parts, get our product line and such things like that. We do have a repair facility here at Short Block Charlie's, and we do limited work for customers on the motorcycles. So anyway, getting back into the porting room, the classes, we charge $500 for a seminar. It's an 8-hour class that includes dinner, and probably will be after that we'll spend more time discussing cylinder head porting and your needs. And if you take the 1-week course, it's $1,500, and like I said, we furnish the parts for a set of heads for you to do, so it's quite a deal. I mean, it's $600 to have a set of heads ported, and at least with these heads, at least you get to put your name on it. I want to thank you, and thanks for the support, and keep subscribing to the YouTubes that I've been producing. I enjoy doing this. By the way, this is a new camera. This is one of the new DJI Osmo cameras, and it's pretty exciting shooting this by myself. And give me some comments and tell me how I did. You guys have a great day. Thanks.